can only sing a bit louder. Nice. Okay. Nice, thank you. Yeah. Like right where you go. Face. Nice. Okay. There you go. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Nice. That's perfect.
Working in New York is changing all the time. What doesn't change is that the studios, the screenwriters, they love to tell New York stories.
Hi, I'm Emily Clark. I'm the executive director here at the New York Arts Program, and I'm also a practicing visual artist. The New York Arts Program is an off-campus study program for students in the arts from colleges and universities around the country. To see students embrace their freedom is pretty amazing. There's a culture that has been created by New York Arts that allows that to happen. There's a structure here that gives students individual pathways to understand their own thought process. Everything depends on who your people are, who your community is. Anything that's going to happen to you as an artist is because you've built up relationships with people who you really care about and you care about their work. That's absolutely essential to being an artist in any field. And a lot of people haven't had that experience before. And when they come to New York Arts, we enable that. We foster that. We help students navigate what that means.
I mean, the program is definitely the reason that I have been able to survive moving to the city, making the transition. I went to the College of Worcester, so super, super small setting. And the time when I was in the program was a huge awakening for me because of the exposure to contemporary art and the connections I made. Because it does take a long time to build a career. And when I think of mine, New York Arts Program is so anchoring for me and where you can draw a line from there to here.
The New York Arts Program has completely changed what I think my future could look like, and working with these artists has shown me that like a career in the arts is possible, and it doesn't have to be a hobby. It doesn't have to be something I put off till later when I'm more financially stable or something. Like, this is something that I can jump into directly after graduation and just commit to fully.
I am Christopher North, an Austin-born, Brooklyn-based composer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, producer, and conductor, and also educator, both at the 92nd Street Y and Berkeley in Boston.
They're laughing because earlier today I was playing this bass melodica.
I love the New York Arts Program, and first of all, I love the fact that it's been around as long as it has, which is that itself in New York City is a big deal. I think there's also a couple of pivotal things that were started around that time that had a certain ethos and plan, and New York Arts Program is indicative of that and keeps that. I think New York Arts Program is important to New York. It's also important to the students. I think it's important to the mentors. It's really been great for me to give back that way.
Welcome.
Hi, David.
To Roulette. Come on in. My name is David Weinstein, and I am currently called the Director of Special Projects at Roulette, which its full name is Roulette Intermedium Incorporated. New York Arts Program has been sending us interns since the 80s. It is a stunning experience to suddenly be embedded in New York with a kind of a job and the challenge of what do I want to get out of this? And if you really engage, sometimes it's really transformational to each individual for completely different reasons.
My name's Evie Day. I am a three-dimensional artist, and I live and work in New York, and I have been for over 20 years. This is like my way of teaching, is telling them and sharing very honest experience with how it is to be an artist, how it is to be an artist here. I appreciate sharing the knowledge. What I do is so idiosyncratic that how would one know? And there's no books about it. It may really appeal to a student, whether it's research or, hands-on. It's been a really great exchange.
I'm Catherine Galasso, and I'm a choreographer here in New York City. If you're a young person who's an artist, you're already a bit of a loner. You're wanting to make your own path. But being part of a community and a network of people is so crucial to making your work. And so, if you're coming to New York for the first time and you're already given this entree, these introductions to institutions and to other artists, like that, I think it gives you this whole other launching pad, because you can't do it alone. You need the support of your community and those relationships to make things happen for yourself.
What's unique about the New York Arts Program is that it demystifies what it is to be an artist and gives students actual tools that they can use in order to both support themselves and also find a sustainable career that will keep them interested and invested for the rest of their lives if they choose. Compared to other places I've taught, I experience that here more than anywhere else. And I really think that that's because the students see that we're trying to create an environment where they get to embrace their individuality. They have to take ownership over their own practice. Maybe they'll leave after here and not want to be artists and make that decision, and that's totally fine. But while they're here, there's no apologizing, there's no making excuses, or there's no sort of, undermining your own perspective. They can take their perspective and push it, and we encourage that, and we also have high expectations around it.